Mason, you knew how I felt. How can you blame me for being hurt when you turned to Mary?
Oh, Gina, you act as if I cast you aside. We were never anything more than a casual flirtation.
Maybe that's all it meant to you, but it meant a lot more to me. I loved you.
That's nonsense.
No, it isn't. I did love you. And when I thought I was losing you, I went crazy.
You can't lose what you never had, Gina. What do you want?
Don't tell anybody about the pills. Swear it. And I promise I'll do anything you ask. Mason, anything.
Will you?
I promise. Anything.
Well, we might be able to strike a bargain. If I keep quiet about the pills, will you go to Mary and tell her that your being here wearing only a towel was entirely your doing, had nothing to do with any passion between the two of us?
Of course.
Don't be so quick to agree, Gina. It makes me suspicious. You'll tell Mary that you staged the whole thing.
I promise it.
All right, do it. Do it now.
I will, Mason. Thank you. I do want to make it up to you.
This is a good way to start. Do a good job. I've got your number now, Gina.
Mary, I just have to talk to you for 2 minutes, that's all.
All right, go ahead.
It's about Mason and me.
I'm sorry, that is a closed subject as far as I'm concerned.
No, but you don't understand. I have to explain to you what happened. It's not the way it looked at all. What you walked in on the other day was a scene I created entirely. Nothing was going on between me and Mason. I just made it look that way. You see, I made the mistake of falling in love with him, and I didn't want to lose him. So I tried to drive you away. But Mason never loved me. Not for 1 minute.
I didn't know you felt like that about him.
But Mary, he never returned it. So if you'll just forgive me, I'll never do that again. I promise.
Gina, I already know that what happened was staged. It's not that.
Well, then what is it?
I think you know.
Mary, if you're going to believe the lies everybody's telling you...
Look, I have talked to people in this house, and I know that you and Mason were having an affair, and I also know that it's one of the things that led to Cece having a stroke.
Yes, it did happen. Mary, well, it was just one of those things. Mason and I were both having very difficult times.
Well, it happened. I just find it horrifying to think that Mason's the kind of man who could sleep with his father's wife.
Mary, things had been bad between me and Cece for a very long time. He didn't love me. He loved Sophia. And Mason knew that. And I don't think Mason felt he was being disloyal.
Well, that's one of Mason's problems, isn't it? He doesn't have a real clear perspective on things. And frankly, even though I know that what happened was arranged, I'm not at all sure that if I hadn't walked in at that moment that it wouldn't have turned into love-making. What I am sure about is that Mason doesn't love me. So as far as I'm concerned, it's over. But thank you for being honest with me.
Mary, I'm sorry if I hurt you. I'm sorry if I spoiled things for you.
Well, it's all part of getting experience, isn't it? I have to go get some supplies.
Mary?
Just leave me alone, please.
I can't. I love you. Can't we just start over?
No, we can't. I'm sorry.
Mary.
Don't touch me, please. Just don't ever touch me again. I mean it.
Mason.
What did you say to her?
What you wanted me to.
And what was that?
Mason, really, I tried to bring her around.
You're lying, Gina. I'm going to make you suffer for what just happened. I promise you.
dip your beak in the coffee.
It's okay. It's all gone anyway.
You want a refill?
I guess so.
There you go. So, what's your story? How come you're looking so low? Huh?
I don't know. I guess I just ran out of luck.
You out of a job, huh?
No, that's not it.
Well, what kind of line of work did you say you did?
I'm going to be a model, I hope.
Oh, yeah. Well, hope so, too.
Just did a spread in USA Centerfold.
You're kidding me.
Model of the month. Due out any day now.
Really? Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to make a special point of looking that one over.
Great.
Yeah, I mean, I'm serious. You see, usually I hang out down the newsstands, I thumb through the mags, but I never purchase anything. But this one, definitely I will buy. What did you say? It was month of December?
January. I'm on the cover and the centerfold.
Oh, boy. I can't believe that. I'm sitting right here with a real live celebrity. Yeah, well, how often do you work, then?
What?
Oh, at this modeling thing.
I just started. I'm going to L.A. and try and pursue it. Take a few acting classes. I don't know.
Acting? Yeah, well, I was in the movies once.
Really?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I was in L.A., and I'm not a pro or anything, but I knew a friend who knew a friend who knew a friend, and, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I just was a bit part player. You, I can tell, you are gonna be a grand star. Yes. So, oh no, what's the matter?
I think I just broke up with my boyfriend.
Oh, boy. Well, you think?
Well, I mean, he didn't say anything, and I didn't say anything, but I think that's just what happened.
I'm real sorry about that. So, what happened? Did you just get bored with him?
I didn't get bored. He did.
Well, that's not possible. I mean, look at you.
He got interested in somebody else.
Uh-huh. This is human nature.
Would you believe it? He was interested in his brother's girlfriend.
No, this is not nice.
His brother's girlfriend.
This is very, very tacky. I tell you what, you forget about the bum, okay?
I guess he couldn't help it.
Well, I'll tell you what, he could try, couldn't he?
Well, he tried. I mean, he's still trying, I guess. I knew it wouldn't last forever. He told me that.
Excuse me? He told you?
Well, he told me that he couldn't be with someone for a long time. He warned me, but I didn't think that he really meant it. I thought he would change his mind, but he didn't. He said that this would happen, and it happened.
Oh, boy, I'll tell you what. I mean, it's not worth crying over. Yeah, why don't you take this, all right? It's not the end of the world. It's not even brain surgery. I mean, besides, the guy sounds to me like a real creep. So crazy, you know? Definitely certifiable.
Oh, he isn't crazy. He's just restless, I guess.
I know the type. Yeah. Me, I am the type. A little restless, a little unpredictable. We come, we go. They call the wind Mariah. I'll tell you what you do. You go to L.A. You become a model. You get into acting, the movies. You become a big star. You get on that silver screen and watch this bum eat his heart out for you. He sees you on television. You are receiving the Academy Award for the Best Actress of the Year. And you know where he is? He's sitting in some dive somewhere, just like this, looking down over the bottom of a beer bottle. He says to himself, gee, I could have been a contender.
You're crazy, you know that?
Yeah, I told you, didn't I?
Kelly, it's you. Did you find out about your mom?
No, nobody can tell me anything. It's driving me crazy. But Brandon got home safely. My mom's still up there somewhere.
Sorry.
Yeah, I couldn't hang out anymore at the house. I just thought I'd come help clean up after last night. Nick here?
No, he's here and gone. Come on in.
Oh, well, maybe I shouldn't then.
No. Don't be silly. Come on in.
I'm not catching you in the middle of anything, am I?
Not a thing. I was sitting here staring at the dishes, but they didn't seem to get any cleaner.
I'll do them then. Maybe it'll take my mind off things, you know?
No,